Good morning. Thanks for joining me. I'm Reed. I'm back here at Orchestra Farm. A little pre-morning walk through. See if I can eat some blueberries. And maybe a justaberry. And today I'm excited by a couple different things that happened over the weekend. One thing, I don't know if I mentioned it in my last video or not, is I picked up Boss RC505 looping pedal, and it is also a multi-effects processor, as I've come to realize. Oh yeah, I really need to harvest the garlic. And so I've been learning that system, and definite learning curve on that. Thankfully there's great YouTube videos out there on it, so I managed through to get it pretty well and functioning like I thought it would, plus the ways I didn't know it could. So tomorrow I'm having a rehearsal with my band, and I'll be bringing it out to see if I can just straight use it in that scenario, or if I need to adjust a bunch of factors so that way there's not, the bleed through of the drums and things like that. Well, that's exciting. And other than that, maybe you saw my recent composting video, and this weekend I cleaned out my chicken coop and set up a staging spot for all that material to decompose more. And in that process, I've got some N95 masks, and I'm using char that's becoming biochar in the coop. It both keeps down the smell. Now my wife got in here, took the time to clear up a bunch of these blueberries, which is nice. Still a few other ones that didn't get touched hardly. At least we made some progress there. Thanks, love. And in cleaning out the coop, I took off my mask. And if you're on Noster, you might have seen the photo. Thank you, blueberries. Where the area around my nose is black, and definitely blew out some serious black snottiness afterwards, which is completely not cool. So if you think those masks work to keep stuff out of your system, that appears to be false. And that's alright, I'll upgrade my mask scenario, get one of those ones that really suctions onto the face, all proper, cartridges on the side. That's cool. Oh, my gate's open over here, that's not cool. With that, I mentioned Noster, Nostr, and obviously I'm posting this video here on YouTube, but maybe you don't know about Noster, and it's a different kind of social platform where it's, in my understanding of tech stuff, is not the best, but if you want to be in a space that doesn't have so much censorship, and you can kind of dial in its specs towards what you want to be seeing, it's really good for that. It also allows for some value for value exchange. I'm not big in the crypto world personally. I'm more into Bitcoin, but they have zaps there, so people are able to exchange amongst each other, which is pretty great. And I've been really enjoying the bits of conversation that happen over there. So I invite you to get off of the platforms that are censoring a bunch or not letting you see the stuff that you want to see. Now let's check this out, which is, here's this deck that I built. Ideally, I'll be hooking up a pulley system off of this center beam here, because there's a little step there. You can see this chain coming down. That's going to a 3 horsepower pump. That's our irrigation pump. And I need to be able to take it up and down from here. Now, Observe, like, look at that. This is farm carpentry style going on here. So my posts are totally floating. The structure that I put it on was not scat, so that was a interesting job to get that all worked out and tidy. But I really enjoyed that project in actuality. And I think I posted some of the pictures there for that. I'll probably share this video over there. I also, over the weekend, released my new album, Delta Becoming, and it's probably the strangest album I've created, which I'm particularly proud of. And it's also one of those things where when you have an idea and it's, conceptual, and then you bring it into being, there really is, someone just messing up this thing, a wondrous process of taking the creative idea into fruition. And I mean, it took a year basically from the point of conception of it to releasing it. It seems actually pretty good, given there's about 9 musicians, I think, including myself, on it. The recording days are actually kind of quick, and then processing through all that information, it took quite a while. So you can go check that out over on my Bandcamp page. There is a link in the description of this video for that. And yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about most of the things in life right now. Not great about not having gotten this tarped off, but in the realm of trying to leave it fallow, both working from a context of I'm not doing anything here, and the reality is I really just don't have the time for it. And since I'm not particularly like a vegetable salesman, I wasn't proving to be like worth my time. I have other places that I want to be spending that, whether it's with my kids. I had my son of 2 help me build the structure to hold all the manure that I was clearing out of the coop, and that was a huge blast. I held the impact driver for him, and he pushed the button, and or the trigger, and got all the screws in. So that was good. And yeah, that's a bunch of different things that are happening in my life right now that I'm kind of excited about and working with and moving towards. With that, I hope you're accomplishing your goals for the year right now, and that you're able to move forward with things, and you're finding the right platforms to be on to connect. Have too much fun.